Well, here we are, another Saturday morning here in 2023. It's time for the Cummins Real Estate Group show with local rockstar realtor Michele Cummins and myself, Curtis Pope. Good morning, Michele.
Good morning this January 14th to you, Curtis Pope.
Yeah, I can't believe that it's already January 14th, and we had that weird Friday the 13th day yesterday.
What happened in your life yesterday?
Just weird stuff on social media with fake scammer accounts going on our page, and it was weird.
Oh, that's no fun to have to deal with.
It was, it's because that's something I need to spend time dealing with.
Yeah, nobody wants to do that.
No.
There's only so much time in a day.
There is, exactly.
What do these scammers think they can get away with anyways?
Well, I guess if you go out there and you hit enough people up and you get a couple of them to fall for the scam, I guess it's probably worthwhile, but it's a lot of time and effort, and a lot of people, just really go away. Like most people, can figure it out pretty quick when suddenly, one of the announcers on staff is telling you that there's a contest that we've never talked about on air.
Giving away a trip to the Bahamas.
And they're randomly approaching you. I mean, most people get it, but then there's some that either don't get it or they just really want it to be true, I guess. So Facebook's getting better at shutting these things down pretty quick, thankfully.
Thankfully, I still have those who comment on and review on my Facebook for some reason on Facebook about cryptocurrency all the time.
Oh yeah, because that's a good idea these days.
Oh, Samantha. Oh, Cynthia helped me. Whatever, and I'm like, okay, my name's Michele, and I don't do crypto, so. Delete. I've reported so many to Facebook. So many.
No, I hear you.
It's a full-time job just keeping track of that.
It can be sometimes. That's just one of the drawbacks. There's a lot of benefits to social media. There's a lot of drawbacks.
Yeah. Did you watch? Okay, so Friday the 13th. I always like the original Freaky Friday.
The original Freaky Friday.
Yes, the movie.
The one back from the 60s.
Yeah, did you watch that? I love that one.
Is that Patty Duke? I'm trying to remember here.
I think it's Patty Duke and oh, she's so good.
I can't remember.
Oh, she was in that other movie with that other person.
With that other person?
Exactly.
That's helpful. That's funny. I mean, I've seen the original, and I've seen with Cassidy, I've watched the remake there with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis.
See, I couldn't do it. I love Jamie Lee Curtis. She's so funny.
That's the reason I was able to put myself through it.
I still haven't. But is it good?
It was pretty good. Yeah, there's actually been they've been flirting with the idea of doing a sequel.
It's
where
really?
now like Jamie Lee Curtis is would be the grandmother and switches places with
crazy.
So
well, why not?
Yeah,
we need another movie to watch anyways.
If it's Jamie Lee Curtis doing it, it'll be fun.
Yeah, true. Okay, the one I couldn't either watch was the Overboard, the remake. There's
I couldn't
no way.
either.
Okay, I'm not alone.
The original had a charm to it. Kurt Russell was both a jerk and lovable at the same time, and Goldie Hawn was such a jerk in that movie when she was rich. You're just like, you're awful.
She played two different people so well, like two different personalities. It was so good.
Yeah, so no, I haven't been able to do that one either where they did the role reversal. Because, no.
Okay, reminds me of Meg Ryan, who I love, in Joe versus the Volcano. Have you seen that one?
It's been a real long time.
I know, I'm dating myself here.
Yeah, I've seen that one, but it's... Yeah, I barely remember that movie.
Oh, okay, you and Kelly have to watch that again. Meg Ryan plays like three different parts. She plays her sister. She plays I think it was three different parts. Anyway, she was amazing in that too. Totally different characters. But my day yesterday, I actually got to sign a new listing. That's really exciting because it's a cute, fabulous rancher in Agassiz. Oh. And it's adjacent, the backyard is private and adjacent to ALR farmland. And the most amazing picture windows looking out to the most amazing views of Mount Shiam. It's so nice. It's a rancher with a basement. It's on for $715,000, and that is going live in a couple weeks, a week and a half. So, yeah, if anybody wants to see it, since it's not going to be on the MLS or live yet for a while, just call me, contact me. Happy to show you. Sellers are all good with that. And so that was all exciting. And so I'm really excited because, we all love to have some hope and some things to think about, what's coming on in the, in our near future that we can look forward to. And Jordan Peterson is coming to Abbotsford at the Abbotsford Center. So I'm excited to go see Jordan Peterson.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know Jordan Peterson.
He was really cool.
Well, I
And-
don't know him personally, but I know who you're talking about.
My sister started the Lion Diet, and I know his daughter is and he does the Lion Diet,
Eats beef, butter, and
salt, water, and lamb.
Yes.
That's all. Beef, lamb, salt, water, and I'm like, what?
I don't think I could do it. I just don't. Which, explains. I mean, I listen to what he says, and he's a very smart man, but he often seems angry. Maybe it's because of the diet.
Like the roar of the lion.
Maybe it just kind of brings that, that primal lion out of you. I don't know.
It could be. That's funny. My sister's tried it for a while, and she's loving it, but over the holidays, of course, she didn't follow it to a T, but she did really good. And she's loving it. But anyways, I'm excited to see him. And then the other thing I'm hopeful for, and I think you and Kelly might be going, is Shania Twain in May.
Most likely. I've seen Shania 3 times before. I know she puts on an amazing
3
performance.
times?
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's a great entertainer. She puts on a great stage show. She always brings it on. I remember the one time I saw her, I was talking to the record rep, and she was actually fighting a bit of a stomach bug or something. And she still came out and rocked the place.
She's been a lot on like TikTok and social media. She's really out there. Like she's just having fun with life and like out there for her fans to get to know her better and better. I've never been to a concert though, so I'm pretty excited about that. No,
it'll be a good show. You'll like it.
So we were talking about traditions earlier, another episode, and I love traditions. And I wanted to ask you about some of your traditions you have, because as a family, your house is your home, where your heart, your home is, and your family, obviously. And traditions are important, because if we don't, then life goes away. And you're like, so it's important. And so we are going to start, my family, tradition to going to the beach house in Oregon for every 4th of July, which is amazing on the ocean, on the coast there. The fireworks are crazy. You could see Walport's huge fireworks on the north side, and on the south side, you look on the beach and you can see yachts, and it's just so great. Last year was the first year that I spent 4th of July there. But anyways, 4th of July and New Year's, and so I'm excited to start this new tradition. But how about yourself? What are some traditions you have?
It's hard to say. We don't have a lot of things like that, I would say, in the family. I mean, we do take a summer vacation, usually in the Okanagan, every year. This year it's going to be a little bit later. We normally do it in July, but it wasn't available to the house we rent. So this time around it's going to be in August, which means we got to go through the entire summer without vacation time. So we're going to have to probably start a new tradition this year, and at least even if it's just me and Kelly, go away for sometime in June or July or something.
Nice.
We have, I guess there's a lot of small little traditions we have, like, as a family, we, me and my daughter used to have one. We haven't done it for a while, but we would, from the time she's quite little, we would snap a selfie in the ocean anytime we could. And we used to like to try to find a warm day.
Not the polar bear then.
But we've done it. We've done it like November, December, when there's been like obscenely warm days. Because we get those around here. I don't think we've hit January or February yet in her 16 years, but I think we've hit every other month so
You
far.
should do a calendar of those photos.
Yeah.
For every month.
We and in various ages of her and stuff, but yeah, we used to always do that. So that's something we have, although I can't say we've stopped doing it. We just haven't really had a chance to make the months that we haven't done yet.
You got to do it this year.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to get a 16-year-old on the beach in the winter, but yeah.
Just do it.
So there's little things like that we have, or just there's a lot of little superstitious things when it comes to playing softball or hockey for Cody, and pregame meal. There's a lot of little things like that in my family. A lot of little small ones, not a lot of big ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. Oh, I love that. That's really neat. That's really neat about taking the photos there with every month. That's really cool. You should, like, when Christmas or something, I don't know, make a calendar for the family that has all those photos on it for every month.
I don't know if anybody else will care. It's just been me and Cassie's thing.
Yeah, well, there you go. So I want to remind everyone that we actually record video our radio shows here, and we've been doing that for a while now, and we upload them on our YouTube channel, or my YouTube channel. Curtis, you don't have a YouTube channel yet, do you?
No, I've never started a YouTube channel. I just don't have anything that important to say that people are going to want to. Plus, I got a face for radio. Nobody wants to see me.
So you're part of my YouTube channel, and I wanted to mention, because we do, all my listings, all my blogs, our radio show links, and so much more. All the market updates every month of the real estate board for Fraser Valley Real Estate, and so much information is on my website. But I have completely revamped my website. I have been spending a lot of time the last 2 months reworking and creating a new website. It's the same, MichelleCummins.ca, Michelle with one L, Cummins no G, but it is revamped. So go and check out my website and give me your suggestions. If anything you'd like me to add to my website, I've got things like foreclosures. I've got equine properties for sale. I've got ocean, like waterfront properties. So I've got links to certain specific properties, as well as information advice for home sellers and buyers and the like. So go on and check it out and give me your advice.
Why are you doing the work? Don't you have people for that?
Uh-huh. I do. Delegate. Remember my word this year?
Delegate, yes.
Delegate.
Delegate. And no, it's not me. I'm not the one fixing your website, no.
No, you do enough.
And now web stuff, I can do a little bit, but enough to get myself in trouble.
Yeah. You will stay far, far away.
Yes. I'll fix one thing and then I'll break 6 others.
Well, you know what? I don't want the website that's like the typical real estate website that everyone has. So I would love advice and pointers and suggestions on how to make it fun, interactive, informative, and do the job, but be different.
The other problem, of course, is when you do a website is it's almost out of date as soon as you do it. That's the problem, right? It's like, oh, that's 3, engines ago, and now it doesn't look new, and you're like, really? Every time, I think the radio station, I think we're always at least a couple stages behind.
It's like tech.
Yeah, well, and then you do it, it's like, looks great, and then you look at your phone going, oh, it's not great on the phone.
Exactly.
So now we got to make it so it's, savvy for the phone, and you're just like, yeah, it never ends.
Nope, it doesn't. Well, one day it will end. Maybe. I don't know. All the new stuff. Always. I just talked about getting a new laptop computer, and the tech guy at the real estate board was like, well, Michelle, they like their Macs. No, sorry. They like their PCs, but he likes the Macs and all these different things. And he goes, but don't get the newest one, but don't get the oldest one. Don't get this one, but don't get that one for this reason. And I am so confused now. There's just too many. I just need 5 different laptops and computers then. And
yeah. Well, it's like, here we are. I work for Rogers Communications. And for years, they would always tell us, don't take the new iPhone update. Just wait for a few weeks, then take it.
I just did mine yesterday.
Yeah, they used to always be like, nope, hold off. Just even a couple weeks, then do the update.
It's all in that. My Epson printer, same thing.
Yep.
Update. Anyways, yeah, it's a lot of tech stuff talk, but I do need a new computer. So if anybody has a good deal on computers.
There we go. Well, we should probably take a quick break here. If people want to look at your brand new website, where do they go?
Well, that is MichelleCummins.ca.
We'll be back with more right after this.